lots of fun golf to watch this week. The Chevron Championship, the first LPGA major of the season, gets underway on Thursday as it moves from Palm Springs in California to the Houston suburb of the Woodlands. In October of 2021, the tournament secured a 6-year sponsorship deal with Chevron that increased the purse and moved the event to Texas, and the tournament dates have also switched from the week before the Masters to 2 weeks after the first men's major of the season. Some notes, some things you need to know going into the week. Designed by Jack Nicklaus, opened in 2001. It's a par 72, 6,800 yards, and it hosted the 2014 Junior Amateur, won by Will Zalatoris. And for more on the week ahead, let's welcome back Amy Rogers. Amy?
Hey there, Damon. Well, what do we know about the club at Carlton Woods? Not too much. This course has largely been a mystery to the players that are competing here this week in the Chevron Championship. What we do know, as you just mentioned, is this Jack Nicklaus signature course is going to play about 6,800 yards this week into a par 72. But it is quite unlike the Chevron Championship's former home at Mission Hills Country Club. The course here heavily tree-lined, water throughout, and we're expecting some very fast greens here this weekend. I'm told that the rough is about 2¼ inches in height currently and is going to be likely just left to grow throughout the rest of the week. And what Mother Nature decides to serve up could make for a very tough test here. You're seeing a little bit of Mother Nature already making an impact here. We've had rain off and on throughout the day. So there is rain and thunderstorms in the forecast throughout the week as well. So depending on what Mother Nature serves up, this could be quite a challenging championship. I had a chance earlier today to catch up with 3 major champions who are out here playing the course to get their first impressions of this new venue.
It's long. We had some long irons in the first few holes. Greens are really fast. The slopes on the greens are tough, the runoff. So I think you have to be pretty precise this week with your second shots.
Yeah, so far this front nine has a little bit more to it. It's a little bit more tricky. I think you've really got to kind of where you're going to hit it into the greens. There's a lot of holes where you're not going to really play at the flag this week, and you just got to be very patient with that.
How is this course different than its previous home at Mission Hills?
Very, obviously. I mean, grass is very different, setup's very different, but I like it. I like it on my eye. Unfortunately, Mission Hills wasn't the kindest to me, obviously. I'm a traditionalist. I love the history of the tournament, but I just could never really play well around there.
I actually really love it. There's a lot of tough holes, a lot of water. You know, the greens are kind of funky in some areas and got a little undulation, but they're not very wide as well. So I think it's they've got a lot of jelly bean greens, and so I think it's going to be really fun to play.
What do you think you're going to need to do well here to score and have a good weekend?
Definitely ball striking your numbers have to be really on, I think. Depending on the wind, I think it's going to change how I go around the golf course. I think it's pretty generous off the tee, even though there's some water that kind of skirts the fairways. I just think, you know, if your putter's hot, it's always going to be a big help. So, yeah, definitely a ball striker's golf course, I think.
Well, players don't need to get too cozy with the course here. I spoke with Steve Salzman, the GM here at the club today, who told me that next month in May, the club will be closing to undergo a full restoration. Now, this project was planned for the course before the championship was planned to be held here, and it was postponed until after this first edition. So, again, the course will be closing in May. It'll be closed from May until November. All the greens will be resurfaced. There'll be all new bunkers. So when players come back here next year, it's going to be quite a different course. And as Salzman said to me, it's just going to be an opportunity to get to know a new course for the first time twice.